Have you ever made a decision so dumb that you instantly regretted it? Maybe you sent a risky text in the heat of the moment, procrastinated until it was too late, or ignored that little voice in your head saying, "This is a bad idea." You're not alone. We all make mistakes. But what if I told you that most of them are preventable? The ancient Stoics had a way of thinking that helped them avoid unnecessary regret. And today, we're going to break down exactly how you can do the same. The Stoic mindset, living in the now. At the core of Stoicism is one simple truth. You don't control everything, only your reactions. The Stoics believed that much of our suffering comes from fighting reality. We stress over things that already happened, worry about things that haven't happened yet, and let emotions cloud our judgment. But what if instead you focused on what's right in front of you? When you start living in the present moment, you make clearer, smarter decisions because your mind isn't weighed down by fear, doubt, or overthinking. Think about the last time you made a mistake. Were you distracted, rushing, overwhelmed? Often, our biggest blunders happen when we're not fully present. That's why the first step to avoiding dumb mistakes is to slow down and focus on what's within your control, your thoughts, actions, and responses. Identifying your stupid mistakes. Now, let's get personal. What are the mistakes you keep repeating? Are they impulsive decisions, unhealthy habits, or procrastination? Maybe it's saying yes to things you don't really want to do. Maybe it's wasting time on distractions instead of working on what truly matters. The first step to fixing a problem is recognizing it. Imagine a friend constantly making the same bad choices, ignoring red flags in relationships, spending money they don't have, or never following through on their goals. You'd probably want to shake them and say, "Stop doing this to yourself." Now flip that perspective. If you were watching yourself from the outside, what patterns would you notice? What's the one dumb mistake you keep making? The 4 Cardinal Virtues, your Stoic toolkit. To make better decisions, the Stoics followed 4 core principles: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Think of these as tools to sharpen your judgment and avoid costly mistakes. Wisdom is knowing the difference between what you can and can't control. Instead of reacting emotionally, you step back and think. Justice is about doing what's right, even when it's inconvenient. Many mistakes happen when we take shortcuts or act selfishly. Courage means facing discomfort instead of avoiding it. Sometimes, the right decision is the hardest one to make. Temperance is self-discipline. It's the ability to pause before acting, to resist instant gratification, and to choose long-term benefits over short-term pleasure. Let's apply this. Say you're tempted to send an angry message. Wisdom tells you to pause. Temperance reminds you to control your impulse. Courage helps you handle the situation maturely. Justice ensures your response is fair. By practicing these 4 virtues daily, you naturally start avoiding dumb mistakes before they happen. The power of reflection and learning. Even the Stoics knew that mistakes are inevitable. What matters is what you do afterward. The difference between someone who keeps failing and someone who grows is self-reflection. Instead of beating yourself up, analyze the mistake. Ask yourself, why did this happen? What was I thinking in that moment? What can I do differently next time? Every mistake is a lesson in disguise, if you take the time to learn from it. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic thinkers, wrote in his journal every day, reflecting on his actions and thoughts. He understood that self-awareness is the key to self-improvement. So, next time you slip up, don't just move on. Take a moment to reflect, adjust, and grow, living a more purposeful life. At the end of the day, life isn't about avoiding mistakes. It's about learning, growing, and making better choices. Stoicism isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. When you stop making the same dumb mistakes, you free yourself from unnecessary stress, regret, and frustration. You start making decisions that align with your values, your goals, and your long-term happiness. So, here's your challenge. Identify one mistake you keep repeating. Apply the Stoic mindset. use the 4 virtues, reflect on your choices. If you do this, you'll be on the path to a wiser, more fulfilling life. If this message resonated with you, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. And remember, every mistake is a chance to grow. Just don't make the same one twice. Every choice you make shapes the person you become. The Stoics didn't seek a perfect life. They sought a life of wisdom, resilience, and purpose. Mistakes will happen, but what matters is how you respond to them. Take what you've learned today, apply it, and move forward with clarity. If you found value in this, make sure to subscribe for more Stoic insights. And remember, control what you can, accept what you can't, and always strive to be better than you were yesterday. See you in the next one. Before we wrap up, here's a final thought. You have the power to change the direction of your life. Every mistake, every setback is just a lesson in disguise. The Stoics believed that our greatest strength lies in how we respond to challenges, not in avoiding them. Take what you've learned today and apply it. Start making better decisions, one step at a time. Trust the process. You don't have to be perfect, just better than you were yesterday. And remember, your future self will thank you for the work you put in today. So go ahead, make that decision, take that action. Become the version of yourself that you admire. You've got this. See you in the next video.